Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Being the Solution and Not the Problem. We're going to touch back on our government institutions today because we haven't actually gotten very far on that subject. Okay, so in my last video, I told you a story about a woman who has a special needs child and about labeling. Now, the reason why this is an issue is because if we as parents cannot recognize that our children need a little bit more psychological support than what they're getting, of course our government institutions are going to be full to the brim, because we're not being a solution at all, we're being a problem. You need to understand something. Everybody on this planet right now that is not involved in government is just merely trying to do the best that they can with what they can, okay? That is a very, very profound statement, but it's the truth. No matter where you are right now, you're merely just trying to do the best with a system that you did not have anything to do with creating, and you probably feel powerless to stop. But the reality is you can become the solution. You can become the solution. But it's going to take a change and a shift in mindset in order to do this. You see, those people that are in the government institutions that are helping us, the doctors, the nurses, the cleaning staff, the security guards at the door that get abused on a daily basis because people refuse to be patient and wait their turn, they're not the problem. They're merely trying to get on with their own lives so that they can survive, so that they can better their family. And they're not getting any help from us as society, because if you look at it, the amount of staff that are in the government institutions, it's inadequate to handle the volumes of population. We as a society look at this and we say, well, we don't care. We don't care, we pay our taxes, so it should be better. But the reality is we already know that the government is corrupt. We already know that their officials are corrupt. But we don't do anything to help our fellow members of society. That needs to change. It needs to change drastically. You need to recognize the fact that the people at Home Affairs are merely just people trying to live their lives, people trying to do their best under the worst possible conditions. Because they don't go to work every day and they don't get job satisfaction. They already know before they even get there. They already know that every single person standing in that queue has got the idea that the service that they're going to render is inadequate. But why is the service inadequate? Because there aren't enough of them, because the government is pillaging all of our money and using it in the wrong places. That's the reality. We already know it, but we don't choose to be part of the solution, and that needs to change. So, with that in mind, the next time you find yourself becoming impatient with a member of civil society, recognize that they merely work for the powers that be. They are not the powers that be. The powers that be are in government, the people we are voting for. And I have to be honest here and just say that I don't think there's a single government party in this country that is worthy of running this country. That's a fact.